Fall before me! That won't work.
ダメだねダメよダメなのよ
Oh, wait, Sayu?
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina.
Oh, she's sleepy. Sorry, did I just wake you up?
I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
Shut up, Paimon.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja. It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities.
Wait, the laziest?
Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
I have no idea what I'm looking for.
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryo Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to.
Oh, the Yashiro Commission.
Now you're following me. The shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
No problem. Toma, you here? Oh, there you are.
What brings you here?
Hello.
Did you meet with the resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Come down.
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss?
Yeah.
I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met.
Yeah.
I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it.
Huh?
I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryo Commission's reports to the Shogun. The Tenryo Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
A distraction, you say? Yomiya! We need some firewood! Oh. He did not do anything. Hello! Okay. God. Damn it, stupid sign.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework?
Okay, we're here. Oh, it's just over here.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside.
We just have to trust you.
After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay?
Okay.
Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me.
Don't worry, Sayo. We will. We will not let the lolly get hurt. Anyone hurt the lolly, I'll slap them with a mirror. Run!
What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
I'm running. Oh, I have no stamina. Help! That should be the... Is Sayu okay? Is the lolly okay?
Well, how did it go?
Fine. I'm not sure.
Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
Sayu, are you alright? You need some water or something?
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
Yeah, go sleep. You earned it.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryo Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiae was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiae. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Lady Guji.
Oh.
Here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Here.
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryo Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
I also had the confident letter here.
This is a letter from the Tenryo Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Whoa! You need to...
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh?
Don't do anything to me. I just want to pass by, okay? Kujo-Sara, hold on.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki.
Alright.
If it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly clear. Crystal
Good.
clear. Okay. Oh, wow. She just disappeared in the thing, eh?
will have order.
I need to gather, train harder.
Where are you?
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
Go on, ask him. Don't let him intimidate you.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters. You stole them.
No, we did.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it.
Huh.
Diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decree is upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat, a harbinger by the name of Signora.
I knew it! What? What? Did Sarah do this? Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, Signora. We have a score to settle. Yeah.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. Have you learned your lesson now?
Let me think about it. No. Wait. Sarah, what do you do to her?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora. Then I apologize, almighty Shogun.
Signora.
I know. You can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
You secretly despise the delusion.
Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's time for me to put the stop to this.
You? Stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully.
I challenge you
Oh. Traveler speak. That means you are dead.
to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Yes.
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part.
No. Bring it on, Signora.
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance?
That's kind of awkward. Okay.
As you wish.
From whence you came?
Solidify!
Now you shall perish!
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Into the frozen void!
Order guide you.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors! You've got some nerve laying your hands on me!
Harbinger power has become burdensome.
This?
I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
打是谁啊？铁了。
Stabilize!
Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
The pale flame smolders.
Oh. 开花了。
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Solidify!
Forth my blade.
Oh, what's that?
This is order.
A touch of frost.
Shine down!
Stabilize.
Inazuma shines eternal. Immolation. A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Stabilize.
Embrace the searing reckoning.
From whence you came, wind strike, fallen leaves, adorn my night.
There is no escape.
Stabilize.
One with
Not
my
every
blade.
wound will heal.
Gather.
Wind strike.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
We'll have order.
Come, put up a fight.
Swift and merciful.
Oh, that burn!
Gather.
Oh.
Gather.
One with my blade.
Wait. Get back here.
Who dares call me a witch?
What?
Not even ashes will remain.
Swift and merciful.
Not every wound will heal. Now you shall perish.
Stabilize.
Submit for judgment. A touch of frost. Wind strike.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, okay. That's done. Oh.
So strong, but how?
He's still using that blade. Oh. Oh.
I am a Snizhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure.
Oh.
The
Uh-oh.
Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
Wow.
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Just make me leave.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right?
Yeah, something's not right.
Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
Huh. Something just is not right here.
One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone.
Oh.
She got what she deserved. But Paimon still can't help but feel upset.
Why
Why
is...
are they doing this? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds?
Yeah, that's...
Huh? Traveler, you got a headache?
Ow.
Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat.
Wait, the cat is fine. Look there.
So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god.
Yep.
Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while?
Maybe.
There's the sound of electro zapping in the air.
Oh,
Paimon can barely breathe.
something's not right. I keep getting headache.
Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
Wait, is this...
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something?
Yeah,
Oh, the
kinda.
guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
No, nervous? Are you sure? Hmm? Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, what the?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
What? Are you serious? Wow, Kazuha! Go! No, I will do it. Whoa. Here we go again. Ah,
So we meet again.
hello, Bob. Oh, I should call you.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
About us the same
Do
thing.
you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
The Futuri had deceased the Raiden Shogun.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this.
You look so calm to compare what happened outside there.
If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree.
Wait, you know what's going on out there?
Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
It come at a great cost to the people of Inazuma.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Tempe.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
I'm not here to debate your idea. I'm here to demolish them.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Okay. What I'm doing?
Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
Surprise attack! That's not fair!
This is order. One with my blade. Spirit blade. Clouds high. The birds call.
Solidify!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Gather!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Gather!
He's so much immune. He's so much immune. Those who use electromagnet are so sad right now.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Evasion is futile.
I will have order. Wind strike.
Shine down! You are an enemy that requires special attention. Instabilities will be removed.
Oh no, not this again! Wait, I need to beat something.
Strike dead! This ends now.
Time to go.
Careless.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Yay.
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you?
Hey.
Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
What are you doing?
Order guide you.
Whoa.
One with my blade. From whence you came. One with wind and cloud.
Gather.
Now you shall perish.
This is kind of awkward. But I see a lot of miracles. No.
Stabilize.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade. Attack.
Order guide you. Gather.
Forth my blade. The storm clouds high. The birds call.
Illusion shattered.
I will have order. One with my blade.
This one, a fleeting shadow.
Solidify.
The idea?
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Okay, don't mind that.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Yes.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way.
I think you need to. You know what? You come to Liyue, sit down, sit with Zhongli and talk. Maybe you will change your mind. And maybe later you will say, oh, master's wine or something.
When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words.
never-changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention, your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning.
Okay.
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity. Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Yeah?
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
It was a storm of a moment thing.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yeah. What happened to it?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. There would keep them connected to Celestia.
What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, eh? What's going on?
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
What?
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly?
Ay.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
But why is the Gnosis in your hand?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it.
What? So maybe because the sword is because the Bulbul sword too much for her to put in there? Huh. Okay. I'm fine with that.
As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia.
Okay.
Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan?
Yeah.
Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
No wonder we had to see Scaramouche anymore. Hey, by the way, did he did the Fandango?
Solidify!
To a fantasy! I never asked for redemption!